and welcome to today's daily devotional, where we concentrate on a time of prayer. Well, in my prayer lately, I've been very frustrated with myself. I get distracted so easily. I get distracted in concentrating, in not thinking of other things. And I know that used to occur when I was younger, but it's to me it appears worse. I'm frustrated that I seem to, I don't know, my mind is scattered. My mind is not concentrating. You know, I used to, I don't know about you, but I was very, and still very good at multitasking. A mother of 5 children with a husband busy working, and I used to work part-time, and I would just, I don't know, juggle balls, multitask. And then the older I got, sometimes I couldn't juggle as many balls. I would drop a few. But that's okay. But I recognised where I was in my life. And then I don't know, lately I'm at a point where I can't concentrate as long. I know I've been unwell, and I've been more fatigued and don't have the energy, but I just couldn't concentrate. So in prayer, I'd come to the Lord and I'd start and then I'd go, oh, sorry, Lord, I'll come back. It's like you had to get your mind and keep bringing it back. God understood where I was. I didn't understand where I was, but He understands. So I'd say, Lord, sorry, help me get less distracted. I had to ask Him continually for help. Lord, I want to concentrate longer. Why is it like this? And just the other week, I heard someone talking about being cautious about how long you're on your iPad for, or your phones, and not just for young people, but for yourself. Because we scroll so often, we look at things, we go from news report to news report to news report, because it's all there now. It's available to us to look at wherever we are, in the car, not that you're doing it while you're driving, at the shops while you're waiting in a queue. Like I was at a family gathering, and where we were, none of our phones were working because we were actually in another country, and most of us had turned our phones off so we wouldn't get charged, because we were on holidays, we didn't need to have our phones for people to contact us, except for a couple of people who had like emergency contactable phones. And I looked around, and where we were sitting eating with our family, everybody was on their phone. Everyone was on a device. They weren't relating. They were eating while they were reading, but they weren't relating, chatting, whereas we didn't have that available. So even the young ones, we were all relating and chatting and mucking around and laughing. And I realised that we get so distracted sometimes that because we're looking at something, I'm not interested in that, oh, listen to that song, go to the next thing, go to the next thing. I'm guilty. Are you guilty? Bet you are at different times. And I felt the Lord say, no, stop. Don't get distracted as much by looking at all these devices as much, because your mind then gets used to needing it. Allow the children sometimes to be bored, to go out and play outside, to do things inside that are different, like, creative craft and things, which generally children love to do, younger children, but even older ones. Who loves to paint or draw or read or knit or crochet or something that's doing other things than just scrolling through a device. And what happens is, when we scroll too much, we never get to a part of being still. What does Scripture say? Be still and know that I am God. We're not still enough to know God. We're not still enough to invite Him in. It's said in Scripture too, He's not in the fire, He's not in the earthquake, He's in the wind, in the silence. Or He wasn't in the fiery wind, He was in the silence, in the quiet time. We need to have those quiet times of prayer where our spirit stills enough so that we can listen to God's Spirit. That's why I often don't keep petitioning and asking God, and it's great to petition and ask God and talk about your life. Then be quiet and still before Him and wait to see what He says to you. Wait. How long? Wait. I don't know how long it might take for you to hear God's voice or for God to say, now's the time I'll talk to you. Be still. And so I've been more in being distracted, going, Lord, I want to take away these distractions. I want to be still before you. So I just sit there and I breathe. I breathe Him in and I breathe Him out. And I breathe Him in and I breathe Him out. Until I feel like God and me are connected. And He might share a scripture with me. He might just tell me He loves me. He might talk to me in other ways, bring a thought into my mind. And even if nothing, but there's the still quietness, I know God is there. I know God is there. It says, Emmanuel, God is with us. So I say, Lord, you are with me. Jesus, thank you that you are with me. I'm here with you. At the end of my prayer time, even if nothing has been said, I go away refreshed because He has been with me. So can I encourage you? Be still. Maybe no words. Maybe sit before the Blessed Sacrament where we know He is truly present. And breathe Him in. And breathe yourself out to Him. And breathe Him in. And may your spirit be entwined with His Spirit. And you will go away going, wow, what a prayer time did I have today. I pray that blesses you. I pray that God shows you to be still and know Him. And I'll see you again next week.